On the somethingth day of Christmas, YouTube gave to me a fucking headache, fucking indigestion, fucking bad hair, fucking new bloody rules. Ladies and gentlemen, I am StooDogg. The long-awaited update to the YouTube harassment policy has finally arrived. Before the end of the year, they said. Almost the end of the year. So that policy is here as of December the 11th and will be affecting videos retroactively. So any content that violates the new policy will be removed, but no strikes will be given to the creator. At least that's the stance that YouTube is taking on Twitter, as well as what Susan Wojcicki said in her recent video where she was interviewed by Juanpa Zurita. I made a reaction to that, by the way. If you want to see it, have a wee look around the screen. I'll have a card displaying somewhere. Like that. Anyway, this is what YouTube had to say on Twitter.
Today we announced changes to our harassment policy to better protect our creators and community. I'd recommend going to this tweet and having a look over the comments in it.
YouTube promises a stronger stance against threats and personal attacks, including blatant and veiled threats of violence, and simulating and simulated violence against people. For example, a joking video assassinating someone would be a little bit of a no-no for YouTube under the new policies. I wonder how these really poorly made, poor quality, animated Susan Wojcicki gets grounded type videos would go down if that could class as harassment. According to YouTube, no individual should be subjected to harassment that suggests violence against them. I would be inclined to agree with that. That sounds like a good stance to take. Having seen a lot of content throughout my history on YouTube that relates to creators harassing creators, creators harassing people, violence, threats of violence is not cool. However, a lot of this seems to come from people behind cameras and people behind keyboards that, when challenged, they recede into nothingness, or they block the person that challenges them back. Typical bully. A bully is a coward at the end of the day. YouTube also states that they'll be looking into patterns of behaviour. For example, if someone's entire channel is set up to essentially harass just one single person, then it could be demonetized, it could have content removed, or it could be terminated. Toxic comments. YouTube removed over 16 million comments last quarter. I'm not entirely sure how to take that. That was written in one of the YouTube blogs. They celebrated their censorship of the platform. No, I don't know if it's actual censorship. I would expect the comments removed were genuinely reported for being actual hate comments, having, racial slurs and such things that upset people in them, and being threats of a nature, as well as just being automated bot spam. So I'm hoping that the removed comments were genuinely infringing on people's rights to not be harassed on the platform. YouTube expects this number to increase in the future, and as we all know, comments left by your viewers can result in you getting demonetized. So YouTube removing these comments before they get onto your channel is potentially a good thing. I have my comments section set to where I review everything before I allow it to be posted. There are only a handful of people that I have given pre-approval to whose comments will appear on videos straight away. People that I know, people that I've known for a while, people that I trust have this position assigned to their accounts, and it is not a position which I granted lightly. I know these people won't get my channel any form of community guideline strikes for the comments they leave. Apparently, these updates to the harassment policy come following YouTube having talks with creators, talks with experts, and talks with organisations that work alongside journalists in identifying bullying behaviour and harassment. I'd be curious to know who the creators were. I would like to see these creators maybe make a video about their talks with YouTube and how they came to tell their stories to them to inform the policies. YouTube's updates with rules always come with, we spoke to creators, but I mean, they refused to speak to Jorg Sprav, so who did they talk to? Anyway, as usual, YouTube has blundered its way into another fucking disaster. It has terrified its creators yet again, it has fucking confused its creators yet again, and it has ended up with the hashtag trending on Twitter, YouTube is over. It would be hilarious, only it's fucking not hilarious. It's just another fucking headache from this stupid bloody platform that gives its creators a new headache every bloody month. This policy is another double-edged sword of confusion, double-edgy sword of confusion from the night that is YouTube, the white knight that is YouTube. On the plus side, bad actors on the platform that like to harass and threaten violence, people like Jared Alpha Genesis and FaZe Primarina will hopefully no longer be able to survive and thrive in the new ecosystem that YouTube has created or is creating. On the negative side, artistic masterpiece documentaries like the Content Cop by iDubbbz are being deleted and removed for breaking the new policies. Videos that have been on the platform for years and accumulated views, I want to say, into the millions. I'm very concerned about this policy. I'm very concerned that it will stifle genuine criticism, genuine commentary, and such as it is, such as it may be on YouTube, it stifles genuine freedom of speech that YouTube creators have. Freedom of expression, ladies and gentlemen. That's a term that's used quite a lot by YouTube and Susan Wojcicki in her interviews. Now, I'm all for the removal of actual bullying, like people being cunts. I'm all for the removal of content like that. I'm all for the removal of people who make a YouTube career out of doxing and actual nasty harassment, actual bullying, toxic tea. But are these rules going to kill off genuine, legitimate commentary channels? Are these rules going to kill off content that reaction commentary content? Is that not allowed anymore? as fucking usual, another crappy YouTube policy that creates more questions than it answers. And it's probably going to be enforced by another malfunctioning robot.
Is invalidated. System is invalidated. Auxiliary coordinates.
And yet again, the community is confused and terrified and scared witless. Again, this seems to be a theme here on this platform. Well, with this vagueness and the clarity of a puddle of mud, this update from YouTube. Following from that, I shall most certainly be looking into diversification and uploading my content to other platforms as a form of backup. I've heard BitChute being mentioned very often. Perhaps I'll take Thomas Beckett's suggestions of creating a channel there seriously and make a move and actually do that. Anyway, I need a fucking beer and a fucking dark rum after that day. So I'm gonna head off, so if you like this video, give it a like. If you feel like sharing it to people that you want to know about this policy, then share it. And if you like my content and want to keep updated for more, feel free to subscribe. And if you fucking hate it, just click the dislike button as well, because a dislike is just a like. Anyway, I have been StooDogg and I'll catch you next time. See ya.